Okay, good morning again everyone. We're back live with the single lift bench, European single lift 2023 bench press. We have 37.5 kilos loaded onto the bar for Wendy from Great Britain. This will be a European record for the opener and will also be a record attempt for the world. Bars loaded. Gets a start command. Lovely, nice easy press there. Okay, 40 kilos on the bar now. This is for Helen. Helen's from Ireland. And her bar is loaded.
Loaded for Helen.
Okay, just needs her foot blocks putting in. We're getting a handout from her coach. She's ready to go. She's giving a start command. And that's a 3-to-1 good lift.
42.5 on the bar, please. For Angela, John, and Abby.
Okay, we have 42.5 kilos going onto the bar now. This is for Angela from Great Britain. Angela is opening her attempt only 7.5 kilos below the European and world record. So I would expect to see her having a go at that.
Okay, bar's
loaded. Angela has already taken the single lift squat record today. So I expect to see a bench record attempt as well. Gets a start command. Nice controlled descent. Good press. And 3 white lights. Well done, Angela. Okay, 47.5 kilos on the bar now.
47.5 on the bar, please. For Adalorata.
This is for Adalorata from Italy. 47.5 kilos.
Bar's loaded.
Her bar's loaded.
Lift up to follow is Laura Berry.
Being handed out by her coach. I believe her coach lifted yesterday as well, so hopefully he's had enough rest from his outing yesterday. Gets a start command. And a solid press there. And 3 white lights. Okay, we have Laura Berry again, 50 kilos. Not long ago squatted. Took the world and European record.
Bench press for the one and
Opening on
heavy,
50
50
kilos.
kilograms.
Her bar's loaded. And out she comes. Again, she's not long since squatted. 4 attempts on the squat. Couple of records. Swiftly out to bench. Gets her start command. Nice sharp press command. And 3 white lights.
You want the same weight on the
So
bar.
same weight stays on the bar, 50 kilos for Julie. Julie from Horncastle. Trains with the legend that is Mark Giles. Her bar is loaded. 50 kilos. Mark not handing her out today. I think he's nursing somewhat of a hangover from tripping the light fantastic in Aylesbury last night. Gets a start command. Fantastic bench there from Julie. 3 white lights. And 55 kilos on the bar now. Bar's loaded. 55 kilos. Gets a start command. Nice generous press command. And 3 white lights.
That's a good day. You want 60 kilograms on the bar, please. 60 kilograms on the bar. For Louise Oldham.
Han Thomas to the right of your screen there, head of the BDFPA. I've just been joined with her better half, Neil. Good morning, Neil.
Morning, Andy.
Okay, we have Louise Oldham now, 60 kilos. There's a start command. And good opening weight there. You're a bench specialist yourself, aren't you, Neil? Allegedly.
I try and dabble under your sort of like mentorship, shall we say. But yeah, it would have been nice to lift this weekend. But you know, you've just got to be right for it. And it's great to see so many athletes coming through, challenging themselves, and some good records going, particularly for the ladies.
Okay, we have 62.5 kilos on the bar for Kelly Clark now. She's I think our one and only equipped lifter. Again, trains in Horncastle. I believe. I may be wrong. Gets a start command. Good press command there. And 3 easy white lights. Working that on his shirt nicely.
I think that's yours, isn't it?
It's not mine. Mine probably about the same size though, in fairness. But my Oni shirt has been retired shortly after its last run out, and I am now back in a Super Katana.
Stick with what you do.
Yep. Okay, we have 65 kilos on the bar for Stefania. Bar's loaded. Gets our start command. Nice solid press there. 3 white lights.
Good lift.
65 kilos will be going onto the bar for I apologise, 67.5 kilos for Andrea. So Neil, you weren't able to compete yesterday in the men's. Is that due to a bit of a shoulder thing you had?
Yeah, that's right, mate. It's one of them things of you know where you want to lift, and you always want to take yourself to that next level. And unfortunately for me, I'm just your typical kind of guy. You know you can't go easy. You'd always push yourself and probably just make it worse. So yesterday, I think discretion was the better part of valour, and just running through there. But yeah, hopefully a little bit of rest and smashing back into it for next year.
Andrea now, 67.5 kilos on the bar. I used to work with Andrea. She's a personal trainer from Milton Keynes. We used to PT together. Unfortunately, 2-1, no lift there. Jump in the press tonight. I think a little bit of downward movement maybe. So the strength was definitely there. So Catherine, 75 kilos from Great Britain.
So nice to see Catherine at this event. She's our Welsh divisional rep. She's got a competition in a couple of weeks' time. Sort of like so anyone down in that region, be looking on the website to enter into the Welsh divisional event.
Welsh lifter being handled by an Irish coach. That's the good thing with this sport. Everybody's happy to help everybody else, aren't they? When it's a very hard sport if you are here on your own warming up. I guess I start command. Solid press there. 3 white lights. Okay, 77.5 kilos loaded onto the bar for Amanda. Amanda from Great Britain as well.
Again, nice to see Amanda here. She's one of the military lifters that's still sort of like around with us. There's some big competitions coming up for the military coming soon. But yeah, Amanda, one of the sort of like the good lifters coming through, particularly in the bench press for the ladies.
A solid lift there from Amanda.
We want 42.5 on the bar, please. For
42.5 kilos going onto the bar now for Wendy. This will extend her already successful European and world records of 37.5 kilos. She is attempting 42.5 kilos. So this is another record attempt. Her bar's loaded. Three white lights there. Successful lift and a new European and world record. Okay, 45 kilos being loaded onto the bar now for Angela.
I think one of the best things about this sport, Andy, is the fact of, there we are, there's people like, there's Wendy sort of like 69 years old, going through, still sort of like competing and doing stuff, which is really, really fantastic to see.
Isn't it?
People just sort of like still keeping on going when you've got the desire to do it.
Okay, Angela here with 45 kilos. She's still 10 kilos off of a European and world record attempt, though she did take both of those in the squat. Only gone up 2.5 kilos, so maybe a shot at that isn't on today. Solid effort there. 3 white lights. Same weight as down the bar, 45 kilos for Helen.
For another European record 10.
Bars loaded. .45 kilos from Helen from Ireland. There's a hand up from our coach.
Stop. Press. Press, press, press. Right.
2 to 1 there.
Good lift.
2 to 1, good lift. So she gets the lift. Bit of downward movement maybe on her chest after the press command. 50 kilos going onto the bar now for Alderata. I can't see the full name on there. Bars loaded. 50 kilos from Italy. Gets a start command. Nice solid press there. 3 white lights. 55 kilos to go on the bar now for Laura Burry. Laura's a junior, 23 years old, from Ireland. Bars loaded.
Great to see Laura here today, and of course she's here with her mum. They were both lifted in the squat together, and
Oh,
they're both
really?
deadlifting together. Yeah,
Awesome.
so always that good little thing, isn't it?
Laura took the world record several times. Had a stab at it for a fourth attempt. Big jump, 10 kilos for a fourth attempt, I thought.
It is, yeah.
But I think there was definitely 5 kilos there.
Yeah, maybe trying the old, just see what she feels like
Yeah,
under that weight
have
for
a
the
pop,
first time.
yeah.
See what it feels like.
Like Reese did 3 times with his bench yesterday. Unfortunately not there today. So same weight stays on the bar, 55 kilos. This is for Julie. Bars loaded.
Yeah, shows you soundly. Julie's here with sort of like a few of the Horncastle crew there, under the watchful stewardship there of Ollie.
Bit of a grind, but a good press nonetheless. 2 to 1.
Good. You want 60 kilograms on board for knees, backward.
60 kilos on the bar now for Naima.
I think it's Neve, but it's one of them.
Oh, okay.
It's one of them ones.
For Neve.
It's a bit like Siobhan, what it looks like.
Yeah.
It should say something completely different.
Self handout, no wrist wraps. I was saying yesterday, I can't imagine lifting anything over 75 kilos without my wrist wraps. I don't know how people do it.
I can't imagine lifting anything over 75 kilos without getting out of breath, Andy, let alone wrist wraps.
3 white lights, good lift. 65 kilos going on the bar now for Louise Oldham. Louise works just up the road from where I live. Louise is actually the person that introduced me to Nikki.
Well, you know, I'm sure
So it's her fault.
I'm sure Louise is really sorry to Nikki for it. You know, but she'll make it up to her at some point. I'm
Her
sure.
bar's loaded. Bit of a sticking point there. I don't think it went down. And unfortunately, 2-1. The referees did think it went down.
67.5.
Okay, 67.5 kilos now for Stefania from Italy. They've put in a good show, the Italians, this year, haven't they? There's quite a few of them here.
Yeah, it's really nice to see them, and obviously, you know, huge contingent of the World Championships in Sardinia. But yeah, really nice to see them making the effort to travel round and that.
World record attempt now for Stefania. 67.5 kilos. Gets a start command. Very generous start command there. And 3 white lights. 77.5 kilos will stay on the bar for Andrea. She missed this on her opener, not for strength. I think there was just a little bit of downward movement after the press command on her chest, but nothing she can't rectify, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's almost like that bit, wasn't it, where the bar's almost like too light, and you're just trying to control it at the bottom.
Yeah. Much better there. And 3 white lights. Still got a red light from the side. What do you think that red light was for, Neil?
Well, just by the way the side referee's reacting, you know, he's taking a lot of looking sort of like towards the feet in the sort of like the backside of the bench. I'm just wondering if there's a bit of
maybe he's
excessive
seen
movement
something
there.
we can't see here. Yeah. Okay, we have another record attempt here for Kelly Clark. 68 kilos, so she's making her bars loaded. Equip lifter. See, Kelly trains at home. She's got quite a decent little setup at home.
Yeah, I know she travels. I think she lives up somewhere near Yorkshire and makes a. I think she was saying to me the other day she makes a 140-mile round trip to come train at the weekend with Horncastle, with Mark and his crew, which just shows sort of like that level of dedication.
Hits a bit of a speed bump, but 2-1, and a good lift, and a new European and world record. Well done, Kelly. Mark has finally turned up from nursing his hangover, here to guide Kelly through her record attempt.
Yeah. A nice lift there. You can see that bit. It's that typical kind of thing, that transition point where it sticks. She managed to stick with it. There was no real drop on the bar, or no drop on the bar I could see in that. So, you know, obviously ground that out and really good lift.
Yeah, good control of the shirt there. Those Oni shirts, what I will say for those Oni shirts, they're very good transition into a super katana. And they're much easier to get hold of and cheaper, because you cannot get hold of a super cat in this country for love nor money.
Yeah, that's it.
Unless you get it sent from the States and you pay about £1,000 import tax.
Well, it's almost getting cheaper to fly to America, buy it and come back with the amount of money we're paying, so yeah.
Nice controlled descent there. 80 kilos for Amanda and 3 white lights.
And that's really good for her. I know Amanda's PB is actually 81, so she's touching PB territory, which is really good for her.
80 kilos staying on the bar for Catherine. Her bar's loaded.
Hello, Andrea.
Lovely effort there. 3 white lights, of course. Okay, we are round for the third round now. Wendy with 45 kilos, again extending on her world and European record if she's successful.
Yeah, it's really good to see Kat back again, sort of like Catherine Holly from Wales. She did struggle a couple of years ago with injury, and it's that typical kind of thing, a shoulder injury that just wouldn't go away.
Niggles and niggles, doesn't it?
Yeah, now she's coming back really, really strong.
Okay, Wendy's bar's loaded, 45 kilos. As we get older, Neil, these things take a bit longer to recover, don't they?
That's it, mate.
Like falling over on the ice and breaking your wrist.
It is, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm clearly never going to be Robin Cudrons or Torvalin Dean.
Unfortunately, no lift there for Wendy, but a stellar attempt nonetheless. 47.5 kilos going onto the bar now for Angela.
But I think it's like you say, isn't it? We tend to adapt to sort of like the injuries or the things that we're getting. And ironically, I think breaking my wrist made me a bit more aware of my shoulder. So
yeah.
that works out quite well this year.
Angela's bar is loaded, 47.5 kilos. Again, 2.5 kilo increment. Very small increments can make quite a big impact, especially on a bench press, especially for females. They tend to see their jumps very minimal, tend to open quite easily, but a little bit of extra weight can make a big difference.
Yeah, really, really pleased for Angela as well. She's normally the sort of person that's ended up doing like 5 miles around the running track, trying to lose that little bit for weigh-in, but she's really sorted herself out over the last couple of competitions.
Gets her start command. Nice controlled descent. Solid work. She's still moving the bar. She's still moving, and she locks it out. And that is 2-1. Good lift. Well done, Angela. 77.5 kilos will stay on the bar now for Helen. This will extend on her European record as it was at 0. So she took that on her opener. Her bar's loaded.
And again, always nice to see Kristen as a sort of like bunch of Irish lifters he's always bringing across.
You tend to have a ringleader, don't you, in some areas, some regions. Kind of musters people into pushing the sport forward.
Yeah, that's it. And ultimately,
it's important.
It's our responsibility. Those that lift and those people who are thinking about lifting, it's our responsibility to bring them people through, mentor and to encourage them to take up the sport.
Helen gets her start command. Solid press there. 2-1, no lift, unfortunately.
And I think that looked like she just lost it at the end as the rack command was given. You see there? Yeah, just drops.
So unfortunately, no further European records for Helen. Next up we have Alderata. I apologise if I've pronounced her name wrong, but I can't see the full name in the window. She's got a very long name and it's in bold, so it's as big as it can get. Okay, her bar is loaded. 52.5 kilos. The Italian team represented really well yesterday as well for the men.
Yeah, really, really good deadlifter yesterday. One of the last guys on.
And sticks in the middle, just can't get past that sticking point.
And just going back to what you were saying, Andy, about where we have like focal points and areas. Again, for a lot of us, you've got to understand that a lot of sport is just about getting people involved. And, numbers are personal, and just being involved is personal. There's the physical aspect, and of course, that emotional aspect to be involved in sport and creating new friendships, and then actually having some real good lifting as well.
Powerlifting's a strange sport. You tend to find people that are a little bit recluse. but then they find their own little community of like-minded people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's you do build. I've got friends all over the world from lifting internationally that wouldn't normally wouldn't meet those people out in the public. Some of them don't go clubbing. I don't go out. You wouldn't mix in the same social circles, but this one common thing brings you all together, and you realise how much you do have in common with some of these people.
Yeah, that's what I love about international events and that as well, is sometimes even though you can't even speak entirely the same language, that shake of hand, that slap on the back, that's as good as saying well done, when you're doing some good numbers and stuff.
And when you've had a few, it doesn't matter what language you speak, does it?
Yeah.
55 kilos for Laura. She missed this on her second, and unfortunately just a little bit too far for her. She did squat very well though, didn't she?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Maybe just a little bit of that flare, their elbows just touched too early there maybe, and lost that little line.
Yeah. 57.5 kilos loaded onto the bar now for Julie. Bar's loaded. I was talking to Julie's partner earlier about she's gone up a weight class. I'm quite stressed out by dropping the last couple of kilos going into the weight class below, but now he said she's a lot nicer to deal with for the last 2 weeks before a competition.
Yeah, it's that thing, isn't it? Yeah, I remember saying that in the 90 kilo class, and here I am in the 125s now. So
solid effort there from Julie. And 3 white lights. Well done, Julie. Again, Julie only making 2.5 kilo increments, and vastly slower than her opener, her third attempt there. Shows you the difference it can make. 65 kilos on the bar now for Neve. 65 kilos. She's from Ireland. Her bar's loaded. Gets her start command. That sticking point really caught her there, didn't it?
yeah,
Slowed her right down.
Yeah, and then you just see that bit where it needs to sort of like go onto that little bit more tricep work, and that's just nothing there to push through.
Yeah, it looked like it shifted back a little bit, as you said earlier, where one of the other lifters flared slightly. Louise Oldham, 65 kilos. Missed this on her second. Start command. Much better effort on her second attempt now. 3 white lights. Well done, Louise.
We want 70 kilograms on the bar, please. For a world quick bench press.
And again, I was talking about that powerlifting community. It's nice to see Liam Schnusher there. There he was competing all day yesterday. Some phenomenal lifting himself yesterday, and here he is today, helping out, coaching, handing off to people and that. And again, it's just that community spirit. It's brilliant.
Yeah. 70 kilos for Kelly Clark. Our one and only equipped bencher today. As you said earlier, with the commitment Julie makes going down to train with Mark in Horncastle, it's a big financial commitment. Not only the time, it's the financial, for what is essentially a community. Unfortunately, no lift there for Kelly. But the community means that much to her that she's willing to commit quite a lot of time and finance to something that she, financially doesn't get anything out of. All she gets from it is the community, really.
Exactly, yeah.
70 kilos for Stefania from Italy.
I mean, if you look at all of us that are lifting, everyone's got that shared experience. We've all had that one where you failed a lift you should have got, and you're working as hard because numbers are personal to you no matter where you do them. And again, it's just that one thing that unites all of the lifters together is that dedication to try and get stuff through.
Solid press there from Stefania, 2 to 1, good lift.
And that's world record. Yep, wonderful. So we have Andrea Breslin.
70 kilos will stay on the bar now for Andrea.
1 second.
Andrea missed her opener for a technical reason.
1 second.
Absolutely nailed it on her second.
Are you going to take it?
Now she's going up 2.5 kilos to 70 kilos.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay. 70 kilograms on the bar, please, for Andrea Breslin.
Bar's loaded.
Amanda, are you going?
Solid press there from Andrea. 3 white lights, well done. 82.5 kilos going on the bar now for Amanda. What will your next event be then, Neil?
So I suppose really
as you bottled it yesterday.
Yeah, well, there is that. You know what it's like. Probably need to do sort of like a regional, make sure I've qualified for next year's nationals, but really just going to concentrate playing towards the next year.
Yeah.
You know, of course, I've got to fit in with your busy schedule. You know, so it's
when you turn up.
Yeah. Well, there is that, but it is a long way.
Moving house is no excuse. Okay, the bar's loaded now.
I think we're all in that unfortunate scenario where work just gets in the way. It's becoming quite inconvenient nowadays. If I didn't need the money, I just wouldn't do it.
How dare people want the bills that they for the services they provide. Unfortunately, no lift there for Amanda.
Yeah, I think you could see there Amanda was thinking too much about what the weight was on the way down. She'd changed sort of like the downward stroke. It was just far too slow. Didn't give herself any opportunity to press it up.
Okay, next up, 85 kilos for Catherine. And that will conclude the third round of the bench. We only have 1 4th attempt. Okay, bar's loaded. Gets a start command.
Easy.
Great effort there for Catherine. 3 white lights.
So we have 2 4th attempts.
So see we've got a couple of 4th attempts now. Stefania, who already looks like she secured her place as best lifter of the ladies today. And then Andrea Breslin is going to give a go.
So 71 kilos for a European and world record to extend her record. Okay, our first 4th attempt will be Stefania from Italy. 71 kilos to extend on her world and European records. bit too much today. That extra kilo slowed her right down there. But she still walks away with a European and world record. We have a third, fourth attempt has been added. But first up we have Andrea with 75.5 kilos. This will be
it is
a
Andy,
record attempt.
It is a record attempt. What there is
in the
a
wrong
slight
weight
error
class.
that they're just working it round, so that's cool. So it will show actually as a record.
Do you know what the current record is off the top of your head?
75.
Ah, makes sense. Her bar is loaded. Record attempt. This is world and European.
It is, yeah.
So big jump from her last attempt, but I think her previous attempts have been quite easy for her, so this should be fairly attainable. No, a little bit too much today. But a great effort there from Andrea. 5.5 kilo jump is quite big for a female.
It is, yeah, and you can always tell. I think I've never really noticed it myself because I'm obviously normally crying in too much pain when it's not coming up. But you can always see when soon as someone starts laughing or smiling when the bar's just starting to move, you kind of think
they've already
not
lost
today.
it. Yeah. Okay, 96.5 kilos, European and world record attempt for Catherine from Great Britain.
So I think this is Kat actually trying to take her own record here.
Yeah.
It's been a few years since she was up sort of like at this sort of level, but you know, today's the day to give it a chance, isn't it?
Yeah, she's looked pretty solid so far. 11.5 kilo jump though from her previous attempt, so maybe a bit of a Hail Mary.
It is, mate. I found the same thing when I got married the second time. You know, when went for one 10 years younger and supposed to 10 years older, so it's quite a big jump.
Let's hope.
But let's hope she gets it.
Let's hope Anne doesn't re-watch this feed.
Well, luckily she can't hear this live feed at the moment in time, and she's too busy refereeing. So
no, that's going nowhere, unfortunately. But a great effort there from Catherine. Okay, that concludes the bench for the European Single Lift 2023. So thank you very much. We'll be back in 20 minutes for the deadlift, and we'll see you then.
First deadlift. Bars
Good
lowered.
afternoon. Okay, we're back now with the European single lift bench press. This is the deadlift championships, and up here we have Pat with 55 kilos. And that is a good lift from Pat there.
You want 70 kilograms on the bar, please. You want 70
Pat
kilograms on
Reeves,
the
that
bar.
is.
400
Pat's
Weber.
story, life story, is phenomenal. If you Google her, she has been through an absolute mill through her life and is still here powerlifting. She's had a real ride. Okay, next up we have Wendy with 70 kilos. Bars loaded. 70 kilos for Wendy. And unfortunately, two red lights, so no lift there for Wendy. 80 kilos on the bar now. This is for Alison. Alison's bar is loaded. 80 kilos. And that's a good lift for Alison. 97.5 kilos going onto the bar now for Alderata. The bar's loaded. And 3 white lights, good lift.
You want 112 on the bar, please, for Angela. Go ahead, Matthew.
112.5 kilos going onto the bar now. This is for Angela. Her bar's loaded.
Bars loaded. Load.
Solid opener there from Angela. Good lift, 3 white lights. Okay, 115 kilos going onto the bar now for Stefania from Italy. Bars loaded. 115 kilos. And that is a good lift.
You want to say wait for Jackie Wood?
Same weight stays on the bar, 115 kilos for Jackie from Great Britain. And 3 white lights there for Jackie. 142.5 kilos now going onto the bar. This is for Georgina from Great Britain. Okay, this is for Jackie Wood. I do apologise. 115 kilos. Jackie from Great Britain. This isn't Jackie Wood because this young lady here is not 55. She is 19. This is Georgina Harrison. 142.5 kilos.
And the fifth fellow is Kunashi. Loaded.
And that is a good lift there for Georgina.
170 on the bar, please.
Okay, 170 kilos. This is for Kunash.
170 on the bar. Kunashi, Senagora. And the fifth fellow is Patrice.
Bars loaded. And that is a good lift there. Okay, we are back round for 60 kilos now. This is for Pat Reeves, the legend. Collars on. Okay, bars loaded for Pat. And that is a solid effort there from Pat. And 3 white lights. Well done, Pat.
We want 70 kilograms on the bar, please, for Wendy. Well done.
Bars loaded. 70 kilos for Wendy. She missed her opener. Not through strength. I think it was a technical issue. And 2 to 1 there. I think she might let go of the bar a little bit early. Okay, next up, 90 kilos for Alison. Bars loaded. And that's 3 white lights there for Alison. Good lift, well done. Okay, next up, 90 kilos for Alison. I apologise, for Adorata, 105 kilos. Bars loaded. And that's a good effort there, and 3 white lights. Well done. Okay, Angela here with 117.5 kilos. Angela's bar is loaded. And 3 white lights, solid effort. Well done, Angela. Have a good day today. Okay, Stefania with 125 kilos. Bars loaded. 125 kilos for Stefania from Italy. And that is a
That's good
3
enough.
white lights
We want
for
130
Stefania.
on the bar, please, for Jackie Wood.
Next up, Jackie Wood with
Work with the
130 kilos.
Work with the tent for Jackie.
And her bar is loaded. That's a good lift. That was a, I apologise, that was a world and European record. Okay, now we have 152.5 kilos for Georgina. She's just 19. Georgina, she's a great little lifter. Bars loaded. And 3 white lights there for Georgina. Well done.
We want 176 on the bar, please, for work with the tent.
Okay, we have a world and a world and European record attempt here for Kunashe. 176 kilos. Bars loaded. Great fight there, and 2-1.
We want 62.5 on the bar, please, for a work with the tent country.
Okay, we are back round now for Pat Reeves. Pat is coming out for 62.5 kilos. This will be a European and world record attempt. Bar is loaded. European and world record attempt. If she's successful. And of course she is. 3 white lights there for Pat. Well done and congratulations. Fantastic. Okay, 75 kilos now for Wendy. Bar loaded.
Come on, let's see it.
And 2 to 1, good lift. 100 kilos going onto the bar now. This is for Alison. Bars loaded. 100 kilos.
Come on, Alex, it's all yours, babe.
And that is glued to the floor. Unlucky there. Okay, next up we have Adalarato, 110 kilos. Bars loaded. Again, not moving there, unfortunately. Okay, next up, 122.5 kilos for Angela. This will be a European and world record attempt. Bars loaded. (122.5 kilos), European and world record attempt. And it's moving. And it's locked out. And 2 to 1, good lift. And a new European and world record to add to her collection of records today. Well done. 130 kilos on the bar now for Stefania from Italy.
130 on the bar for Stefania.
Bars loaded. And not today.
140 on the bar, please. 140 on the bar. Please come 40 on the bar for Jackie Wood.
140 kilos to go on the bar now for Jackie. This will extend her European and world record by 15 kilos if she's successful. Bars loaded. And that is a good lift and a new European and world record to add to her previous. Georgina next, 160 kilos. Bars loaded for Georgina, 160 kilos. Let's move in, just stuck in the middle there unfortunately. But a great effort from Georgina. Solid little lifter. Okay, last up for the third round, we have another European and world record attempt from Kanashi, 180.5 kilos. She took the record on her last attempt with 176, and she is aiming to extend on that by 180.5.
Award for the record attempt, 180.5.
Bars loaded, 180.5 kilos. At 58 kilos in body weight. Let's move in. Oh, just stuck by the knees. Okay, we have one fourth attempt effort. 127.5 kilos from Angela, extending on her European and world records. Okay, our last lift
Fourth position
of this group,
for Anja.
127.5 kilos. Now it's moving. And that is a great effort and 3 white lights. Well done. Great day lifting there. Okay, we will have a short changing of the guards for the next group of lifters. This will be our final group of today and our last lifting of the 2023 European single lift. And we are back with 80 kilos for Helen. Makes easy work of that opener. And 3 white lights. Well done. Okay, 85 kilos now for Nicola. That last lift for Helen, she took the European record. And the bar is loaded.
Georgina Harrison, come to the desk, please. Georgina Harrison, you come to the desk.
And that is a good lift.
That's good lift. You want
And Julie Rose there with 100 kilos and a successful lift. Next up, 110 kilos for Neve. Julie Rose just took the European record there. Okay, 110 kilos. This is for Neve. Nice easy opener there, 3 white lights.
115 on the bar, please. 115 on the bar. 50 Harrison.
Okay, next up we have 115 kilos for Vicky. Vicky's from Great Britain, 65 years old.
So it's a worker step for picking worker
115 kilos. And the bar is loaded.
Loaded. Leave Bamford winning the second attempt.
And that is a good lift there.
We want 120 on the bar, please, for the equipped lifter. 120 for the equipped lifter, Kelly Clark.
120 kilos here now for Kelly Clark, who is our token equipped lifter. Her bar is loaded. And 3 white lights there for Kelly.
We want 120 segway on the bar for Laura Bury.
Same weight stays on the bar, 120 kilos for Laura. Bar's loaded. 120 kilos. 23 years old, junior from Ireland. A great day squatting. Also registered as an equipped lifter. She has knee sleeves on. Same weight stays on the bar for Louise. Pretorius from Great Britain. Bar's loaded. And that is no lift, unfortunately. She jumped the down command, I think, ever so slightly. 140 kilos goes on the bar now. Louise Oldham from Great Britain. Lives relatively local. Not too far for her to come this morning. No reason not to be rested. $140 kilos for Louise Oldham. Bars loaded.
How far should I
Fit what? And that's a good lift there for Louise, well done. Next up, we are back round for the first round for Helen with 90 kilos.
Loaded.
90 kilos now for Helen. Okay, 90 kilos now for Nicola. And that is a good lift.
And that is the verdict. We went 107 on the bar, please. 107.5 for Julie Rose.
Okay, 107.5 kilos on the bar for Julie. Her bar is loaded, 107.5 kilos for Julie.
Julie Rose.
Solid lockout there, and 3 white lights. Well done, Julie.
117.5, please. 117.5.
117 kilos, 0.5 kilos. Now for knee. Bars loaded.
Bars loaded.
Neve is from Ireland. Solid there, solid effort there from Neve.
120 on the bar for Vicky. So we have beat the record again.
Okay, 120 kilos now for Vicky. This will extend her previous record by 5 kilos.
For a world record.
This is a world and a European record attempt. Bars loaded. And that is a good effort there. 2 to 1 for Vicky. Good lift. New European and world record. Okay, next up we have Louise Torius with 120 kilos. She missed her opener. Strong enough, but I think she let go of she put the bar down too early, I believe, if I remember correctly. You need to wait for the down command, like that. And then you get 3 white lights. Well done.
Laura Bury for a world record attempt in the equipped.
Next up, we have young Laura Burry, 130 kilos. I believe this is a junior equipped world record attempt. Bars loaded.
Bars loaded. World record attempt in the equipped division.
World equipped record attempt here from Laura. Laura's registered as an equipped lifter because she's wearing knee wraps, knee sleeves. And that is a good lift and a new world equipped record.
A world record attempt, also really equipped, master 4 division.
Next up we have Kelly Clark. 131 kilos. Another world record attempt. Kelly, a veteran of the sport. (131 kilos). The bar is loaded. World record attempt. And that is 2-1, a new world record. Well done, Kelly.
110, sorry.
Unfortunately, that was no lift there for Kelly. The lights were malfunctioning, so she was 3 red lights there. So unfortunately, that
131 was
record
no,
will not stand.
131 was no lift for Kelly.
So hopefully she'll have another go at that. Next up, we have 150 kilos on the bar for Louise Oldham.
We have 150 on the bar for Louise Oldham.
Bars loaded. And that's a good effort there from Louise. And that is a new world record and European record for Louise. Currently her own record that she's broken, so she'll be happy about that. Okay, we're back round for our third attempt now. We have Helen with 100 kilos. This will extend her European record, should she be successful.
Okay, we have 100 kilograms.
100 kilos for Helen. Bars loaded. And that's a good effort. And 3 white lights. Well done, Helen. And a new European record. 100 kilos will stay on the bar for Nicola from Ireland. Her bar's loaded. And 3 white lights there for Nicola. Well done. 112.5 kilos.
European record attempt. Sorry, 110.
110 kilos will be loaded onto the bar now for Julie. This will extend her European record if she's successful.
110 for European record attempt, and if we can follow this knee downward. There you go, bar loaded.
Bars loaded. And that is a great effort there from Julie and a new European record. Well done. 122.5 kilos for Neve from Ireland.
Bar is loaded.
122.5 kilos for Neve. Her bar is loaded. And that is a good lift. 3 lights.
125 on the bar, please. 125 on the bar for Vicky Harrison. A European record attempt. A world record attempt, sorry.
So this is for Vicky, 125 kilos. This will extend her European and world records by 5 kilos. So this is a record attempt to extend on her own record that she broke in her last attempt. Her bar's loaded. World record attempt.
Let's go, come on!
Unfortunately, not there today, but she does already hold the record.
130 on the bar, please, for Louisa Pretorius.
Okay, 130 kilos going onto the bar now for Louise Pretorius. Her bar is loaded. 130 kilos. Only 10 kilos off of the world and European record. So maybe she'll have a pop at that on a 4th attempt. And that is a solid effort there for Louise. Well done. Another world record attempt coming up after this. 131 kilos again for Kelly. Wasn't successful on her 2nd attempt. We thought she had it, but it was a light malfunction. But it went up okay. Hopefully she can secure this and walk away with a European and world record. Bars loaded. Let's go, Louise. Louise, Kelly, even. And that is a good lift, and definitely 3 white lights on that attempt. Well done, Kelly.
140 on the bar, please. 140 on the bar for Laura Fury.
Okay, 140 kilos to go on the bar now for Laura Burry.
Women's division. It's going to be a world record attempt.
This will be a world record attempt to extend on the record she took previously. On her second attempt, her bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded.
Laura registered as an equipped lifter.
Lift to follow is Louise Okan.
Yep, moves lovely. Well done, Laura. 3 white lights, of course.
We want 160 on the bar, please. 160 on the bar for Louise Okan.
Okay, our last lifter of this round is Louise Oldham, 160 kilos. We currently do not have any fourth lifts submitted, so this may well be the last lift of the day and of your European Single Lift Championships. The bar is loaded. Biggest deadlift of the day. Now it's moving well. Solid lockout. And 3 white lights and a new European and world record for Louise. Well done, Louise. Okay, we have 1 fourth lift attempt submitted so far, unless Louise is going to submit one. We are going to 147.5 kilos for Laura Burry. This will be another record attempt, putting 7.5 kilos on top of her record from previous.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the last lift.
This will be the last lift of your 2023 European Single Lift Championships. Bar is loaded. Laura Burry, 147.5 kilos, world record attempt. .30 seconds. This is a world junior record attempt, equipped. We'll finish on a high note. Strong young lady. Is still moving. Not there today, but she has had a fantastic day. Lifted very well in all 3 disciplines. Okay. And we are done for the 2023 European Single Lift Championships, WDFPF. Thank you everyone for your support, to all the lifters. We hope that this live stream was easy to watch and listen to. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you soon. Thank you.